It's Week 10 of the National Football League, where we'll see two of the NFL.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So the Commanders make their way out on offense for the first time here, and it's the rookie Jayden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick, leading the way.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
2nd and 9. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
To throw is Daniels. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
2nd and 10. Warren will try the right side, and he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Burrow. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Daniels looking to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Daniels. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd and short. You look at this Steeler defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now their versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Motion man is Crowder. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
That is caught. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. 17 yards that time and a Washington 1st. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A quick throw out wide, caught by Crowder. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. It's the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
They toss it to Warren.
And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Burrow will throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dotson in motion right. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
From the right hash, this from 48.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
Now they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Under pressure, they got him again.
Jonathan Allen make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hard throw, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And the Washington offense heading out.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Throwing now is Daniels.
That is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Here's Daniels.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
To the air goes Daniels. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide, usually going to pick up a holding call.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
Now Burrow going to change things up. A handoff for Warren.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
On the give, it's Warren.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Now it's Burrow. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play.
And the Steelers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be third and forever. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
Partner, give that coordinator a raise because he's been pedal to the metal all game, sending rushers from all angles of the quarterback. And there, within range of a safety, he really made the right call, and it got him to the ground and picked up 2 points.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
So here is Washington now to take over.
They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. So they'll come up first and 10 now.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. To Crowder, and he's got it on the crossing route.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Operating from the gun, Daniels.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
And 3 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Holding offense.
Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Eckler again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
Joey Sly on for the Commander field goal.
Sly able to put this one through. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And things already were problematic for him. Then you add in the safety, followed by the field goal. Yes, all things considered, not the worst possible outcome, but they've got work to do here as they come up first and 10.
A gain of 3, second down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Now Burrow. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Man, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Daron Payne. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And got his man complete. Still going inside the 20. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Commanders are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Here's one deep for Pickens. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining